Welcome back to Learn SKN, and today we have a Principles of Business paper 1 for you guys at 2014, one of the oldies but goodies. So today we have a Principles of Business paper 1, May-June 2014. But before we get started, I have to show some love and respect to some of y'all in the comment section. Some of y'all actually linked me with a few past papers that I intend to do later on. So enough respect to James Bunton. He sent me a link that I was able to get some new papers from, some of the papers I didn't have before, and also quite a few others. We have Aaron Scott right here offering a link also. So enough respect for y'all who out there helping the cause, helping each other, bigging up the community. And so I just got to say thanks a lot, enough respect, big up. Alright, big up yourself one time. Alright, so today we're looking at the Principles of Business paper 1, May-June 2014, and so let's just jump into it. Alright, so number 1, barter is best described as and of course we've seen this before, so the best answer is the exchange of goods and services without the use of money. That's the key thing, without the use of money. Number 2, labor is best defined as and the best answer here is the physical and mental capabilities used to perform tasks. So labor is the physical and mental effort that is used in production. That's labor as a factor of production. Number 3, which of the following is not a trading instrument? And of course you have money remittances. You cannot buy things with remittances. Sure, credit card, checks, bill of exchange, that's part of buying stuff. But money remittances, that's the money that people send back from America to the Caribbean, and that's what we call remittances. Alright, number 4, the term trade refers to, and the best answer is C, any commercial activity involving the exchange of goods and services. That's trade in a nutshell. Number 5, in a public limited company, the losses are borne by, and the best answer here is the shareholders. They are the ones who lose whatever they would have invested in the company. Number 6, the primary role of human resource department of an organization is to, and your HR is normally used to A, hire, recruit, train, motivate your workers. Number 7, items 7 and 8 refers to the following diagram. We've seen this diagram before, but this time they kind of put 2 in 1 here. So they said the purchasing supervisor reports directly to which of the following, and the best answer is C, the finance manager. This is the purchasing supervisor here, and based on this span of control and the chain of command, you can see that the chain of command goes this way. So right there you see the connection, the finance manager, who will in turn report to whoever this slot belongs to. Number 8, which of the following positions would be best suited at X? So this is X to the very top. And so the best answer here would be the board of directors. Alright, because sometimes the managing director is also the CEO. They're interchangeable. And of course not HR or the chief advisor. So the best answer is the board of directors. Number 9, which of the following departments is likely to use its management information systems, MIS, to manage information about customers and their responses to the products they sell? And of course the best answer here would be the marketing department. They're going to keep information about customers so they can maybe, scale whatever items to specific customers, things like that. Number 10, subsidized meals for employees would fall under which of the following categories? And of course the answer here is A, fringe benefits. Those are the extra benefits you get from a company. Number 11, a major role of a trade union is to encourage and the best answer here is the advancement of the welfare of its members. That's what trade unions are all about. It's membership, making them better and in the world of work. Number 12, an entrepreneur who wants to maintain control of business would be advised to register the business as and the answer here is a sole trader, because when you're a sole trader, you own the company outright, the business outright. Partnerships, limited companies, people can actually come in and maybe take control, especially in the companies. Number 13, which of the following is not an example of collateral? And the best answer here is money order. Collateral are those things they can use in order to obtain financing, obtain a loan, and money orders is not such a thing. Number 14, the most important use of collateral security to the lender is that and this is to the lender, that's the bank. And so the answer here is A, can be seized if the borrower fails to pay. That's what the main important thing about collateral. You have to put up the collateral so that if you can't pay, the bank just takes the collateral instead. Number 15, the synopsis of a business plan is contained in the, and the answer is D, executive summary. 16, a post-dated check is one which, and post means after, so A is dated for payment at a future date. That's a post-dated, dated in the future. 17, which of the following factors prevents an agreement from being considered a valid contract? And the answer is A, misrepresentation. Alright, number 18, a contract may be discharged by the following, by which of the following? And the answer here is all. D, breach, yes. Performance, yes. Lapse of time, yes. So the answer is D, 1, 2, and 3. Number 19, a purchase order is a D, document offering to buy goods. Document offering to buy goods. Number 20, which of the following types of checks allow an individual to receive cash on demand? And the answer here is A, open check. So you make sure you don't lose the open checks, or people are going to just get the money in your place. So open check, A. 21, which of the following types of capital is used for the day-to-day operations of a business? Day-to-day means working, so that's C, working capital. 22, which of the following factors of production earns interest? Land earns rent, labor earns wage or salary, enterprise earns profit, so capital earns interest. Number 23, the term human resource refers to, the answer is D, persons available for productive and professional services. That's a human resource. 74, which of the following items is a product of the manufacturing industry? So the secondary production. And so the answer here is A, a car, because gold is primary, wood is primary, and yes, A is secondary, but is construction, not manufacturing. 25, which of the following conditions would constitute a linkage between two industries? And the answer here is D, the output of one industry. The output of one industry of the economy becomes the input of another industry. That's a linkage right there. Could be backward, forward, whichever one. 26, which of the following is a feature of perfect competition? And of course, economics. So the answer is D, many buyers, many sellers. Perfect competition, like the market for farming goods like potatoes and milk and that kind of stuff. 27, which of the following is an example of service type production? Service. And so we have here C, the communications industry. That's a service type production. 28, the primary function of advertising is to, and the best answer here is C, communicate information. So advertising tells you the name of the product, the price of the product, where you can get the product, all that kind of stuff. So information. 29, which of the following is not a function of the retailer? And the answer here is D, transporting goods to suitable storage facilities. That's normally the job of the wholesaler. The wholesaler normally do warehousing and storage and those kind of things. 30, which of the following market situations is typical found where there are large numbers of producers and consumers? Next, same question as above. Large number of producers and consumers. C, perfect competition. 31, which of the following gives identity to a specific producer's goods? And the answer here is B, the brand. The brand is what gives an identity to your goods. Brand. Number 32, sorry. In which of the following types of trade can the hire purchase method of buying be used? Now let's see. Hire purchase. The best answer here is A, retail. You go to courts, you get your stuff on hire purchase, retail. Wholesale, not exactly. Foreign, of course not. You have different laws. Imports, I can't say that happening. How do you pay your monthly on imported stuff, you know? So retail is the best answer here, retail store. All right, 33. The price of an article is usually given when there is, the price of an article is usually high when there is a, and this is economics again, supply and demand. And so the answer is D, small quantity for sale and many wanting to buy it. So that will create a shortage and that will drive up the price. 34. Market equilibrium exists when, and the best answer here is when supply equals demand. So C, at current prices, the amount buyers wish to buy equals the amount sellers want to sell. Number 35. Which of the following may cause the bank to dishonor a check? And the best answer here is C, irregular signature, and check is post-dated. You can't go cash a post-dated check too early. They're not going to give you. So they can dishonor that check at that point. 36. Which of the following is a function of the commercial bank and not the central bank? So the commercial bank is Scotia, your Republic Bank, those things. So A, providing personal loans. You cannot get loans from the central bank. That's for the government. 37. Which of the following are characteristics of a stock market? And of course, you know, risk and benefits. That's one of the major characteristics of a stock market. Risk and benefit. You risk your money, you might lose it, but if you strike good, you're going to get good benefits. 38. Tom invests his savings by buying shares in a company. From this investment, Tom expects to receive, and the answer is D, dividends. You buy your shares, you receive dividends. 39. One of the major functions of the central bank is to A, issue notes and coins. 40. Investment can be defined as B, additions to the capital stock of a country. So you're adding capital, you invest in capital into more, you know, like buildings and machinery and those kind of things. That's investment. 41. Which of the following forms of taxation is imposed on goods produced in a country? And the answer here is the excise duty tax. 42. A price control may be defined as a C, government limit the price of goods or service. 43. Which of the following is not regarded as a role of taxation? And the answer is D, to influence the investment decisions of publicly owned enterprises. So A, to raise revenue for government. Yes, taxes is the main way government get revenue, so that's not it. B, to influence distribution of income and wealth. Yes, taxes used to redistribute income from the rich to the poor, you know, like social services and those kind of things. And C, to influence total expenditure on goods and services. Of course, you can use taxes to influence whether people buy alcohol, tobacco. If people are buying too much things, they put on a tax, they reduce imported stuff, that kind of thing. So the answer is D, to influence investment decisions of publicly owned enterprises. They normally price that into their decision. Which of the following actions by the government is most likely to lead to an improvement in the standard of living? And the clear answer is abolishing taxes on low incomes. Imagine you got no taxes on low income, meaning that they now have more disposable income and they can spend more and increase their standard of living. 45. Which of the following forms of taxation can be classified as direct? That is, it come directly from your money. And so A, income tax. 46. Government offers subsidies to businesses too. A subsidy is basically a government helping a business to reduce their cost of production, and so the answer is C, reduce the costs and ultimately prices, because if the cost goes down, they can pass that on to the customers in lower prices. 47. Which of the following forms of taxation requires every employee to pay the same percentage of his salary in taxes? And when talking about percentage, we're talking about proportional tax. In the regressive system, the poor pays more, the progressive, the rich pays more, and so indirect is a consumption tax. It depends on what you buy, what you consume, but proportional is where everybody pays the same percentage. 48. In calculating net national product, depreciation refers to the C, decrease in capital stock. I know you accountant people out there would know these things. Depreciation is the cost of wear and tear on your capital, your fixed capital. 49. Inflation can best be described as B, a general and sustained rise in the levels of prices. That's inflation, when prices are increasing in the economy. 50. Export licenses are used mainly to, and the best answer here is to enable the government to control the flow of goods being exported. They know what's going out. 51. The term trade in securities refers to, and the best answer here is selling goods and services on the stock market. That's what the stock market is all about. Trading securities, bonds, stocks, those things. 52. Which of the following is not a feature of free trade? And the best answer is obvious: protectionism. Because if you're protecting your own economy, then you don't really have free trade, right? So protectionism. 53. The total value of goods imported minus total value of goods exported is referred to as the balance of trade. And like I said before, a lot of these balance of trade and those things might not come on the more current POB papers. They put that more on the economic side of things. Alright, so remember 2014 was before the new syllabus. So the new syllabus doesn't really stress as much on the social accounting aspect of POB. 54. A quarter can best be described as a restriction on the quantity imported. Quarter, the government said, look, only 10,000 of this gonna be imported every year, and that's it. So that's the quota, a set amount. 55. The term economic dualism refers to an economy in which one sector is the technologically advanced while the other is technologically retarded, and we see that all the time in the Caribbean. You have people still using donkeys in farming while others using tractors. 56. To correct the adverse balance of payments, a government may B. increase exports. Alright. Again, I say a lot of these economic stuff might not come on the more current POB papers, but still good to know information, still study them. 57. The purpose of CARICOM is to, the best answer here is foster inter-regional trade and common services. CARICOM, of course, is the trading bloc in our region. So yeah. 58. The major aim of the European Union, the EU, is free movement of, and the best answer here is all. Goods, people, capital. So that's 1, 2, and 3. 59. In periods of inflation, the ability to raise additional capital for expansion is most likely to be a problem for, of course, the sole trader, because, you know, that's one of the downsides of being a sole trader. You cannot really raise capital as easily as partnership, public companies, and those things. Partnership, you have somebody else to help you. Public companies, you just put them out there, sell some extra shares, you get money. And multinational corporations, the same thing. 60, last one, best one. Which of the following countries are not members of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States? And the best answer here is weird, because this question, clearly there's an error. The OECS. Now, as far as I'm concerned, Guyana, Bahamas are not in the Eastern Caribbean. They are not in the Organization of the Eastern Caribbean, the OECS. So that's an answer. Barbados and Jamaica are not in the OECS. I mean, they're on different sides of the Caribbean, one up north, one down south. They're not in the Eastern Caribbean. So that can be an answer. You know, Dominica, St. Lucia, yes. All of us use the Eastern Caribbean currency. Anguilla, Grenada. Anguilla is how should I put it? A member in a sense. Grenada, yes. So the best answer here is BRC, because unless the question is supposed to be asking, the best answer is BRC. Alright, is an error in that question. Alright, so that's the end of the May-June 2014 POB Paper 1. And so again, it's oldie but goodie. Make sure you like and subscribe so you know when the next video is going to drop. And the next paper I'm going to do for POB will be the 2017. Yes, I got a 2017 paper from one of the members of the community. So again, shout out, enough thanks, enough love, enough respect for the Learn SKN comment section. The Learn SKN community is growing. Please share, like, keep the good job going, because like I said, the next paper for POB is from the community, and the next paper for economics is also from the community. I got linked with a 2019 paper for economics, paper 1. So for those of you who don't have those papers, stay tuned, click the notification bell, like, subscribe, share, so you can bring in more people into the community so that they can share their wealth and their resources. Alright, so thanks for watching, thanks for listening. See you on the next one.